Hello, my name is Keith Schwendeman. I'm with Kephart Architects in Denver, and this is an Ignite presentation that I put together called Art in Architecture. My interest in art began, like most, at an early age, creating refrigerator masterpieces. But it wasn't until visiting true masterpieces at the St. Louis Art Museum that I realized the true power of art to engage one in its emotion and its story. Later I went on to study architecture, where I was taught not only to draw in a straight line, but about the impact well-designed spaces can have on a community. I always kept my interest in art, and after graduating I looked forward to marrying these two passions. I do understand my interest in combining art and architecture are not unique. Man has shown an innate appreciation for the effect art has on the soul. Ever since painting the walls of caves to relate their experiences and connect with others. In the 1930s, the Public Works of Art Project was formed, funding artists to tell the story of America. Public officials understood how essential art was to sustaining the American spirit in difficult times. In 1948, Battersea Park, England hosted one of the first open-air exhibitions of sculpture, pioneering the idea of taking sculpture to ordinary citizens. The show's success led to sculpture parks all over England. Harlow, England was rebuilt after World War II using Newtown principles. Principles which include a passionate commitment to the idea that all should be given access to works of contemporary art. Henry Street Settlement in New Jersey took public art to another level when sculptor Pedro Silva invited residents as well as passers-by to participate in creating sculpture gardens for the community. Meanwhile, back at my little cubicle, there I sit, poring over building code. I can't help but look at the Laurentian Library stairs and wonder if it should be a ramp, or maybe have a chairlift installed. I think of the Acropolis, see its perfect proportions, its beautifully carved pediments, sense its timelessness, and wonder how today's practice of value engineering would have compromised such an iconic work. All of this raises a dilemma for me. Arguments for the use of art are given by philosophers, artists, and architects, all easily dismissed in today's world of economics. What is needed is our modern oracle of science to give voice. But science, it seems, has always been a little bit behind the curve. Walt Whitman sang the body electric, telling us there is no division between body and soul. Modern neuroscience is now finding this to be true, that feeling and emotion is triggered by physical changes in the body. The paintings of Cézanne make us see images not fully there on the canvas, predating the discovery that what we see, images of our world, are not complete in the mind until filtered through memories of our experiences. Stepping in as this scientific oracle is Elizabeth Gould, professor of psychology at Princeton University, where her studies have overturned a central tenet of neurology, showing us that the brain can create new cells in adulthood. Her experiments center around a colony of marmosets, living in an environment made to provide the same challenges that they would deal with in nature. Periodically, brain samples are taken, injected with a fluorescent dye, and studied under a microscope. What she has found is the brain is always creating new neurons. But even more surprising, the establishment of these neurons is directly influenced by our surroundings. Environments that do not engage the brain actually stifle its growth. It is this kind of discovery that makes me think again about the place of art in our architecture. To dream about well-designed environments that engage the users in an interesting way. Art is an essential part of this kind of environment. For every piece of art not only is, but is also of something. Art challenges its viewers to complete its own story, always pushing towards some sense of connection. Art transcends cultures, transporting viewers outside themselves and beyond the surface immediacies of their lives. Lou Tolstoy, a writer and thinker, once said that to define art we must stop seeing her as a means of obtaining pleasure but consider it as one of the conditions necessary to stay alive. Art provides us a means for contemplating one's own place in the world and provides an emotional connection to each other, which, as it turns out, is not only essential to a good life, but a healthy mind. Thank you.